Is this working? It seems so. Okay, great. So I'm not working on anything. I will just be reviewing just playing the games and reviewing them, all the games from the game jam, which is just there. Submissions. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. That's pretty cool. That's actually very cool, and they all seem quite polished, looking at the thumbnails. So first of all, congrats everyone. I think you really all did a great job. I've seen a few pictures in the showcase and everything, but I haven't yet played any game. So I'll start now. So who wants to have their game played first? We are all object. Oh, so that's a weird bug, but you can be not object if you use a nickname. So if you like just nickname yourself, just add some, I don't know, just nickname yourself, and then you'll not be object in the comments. Okay, so Thanking said first play mine, so I'm gonna play his first, and I'm actually going to first disable the sound for the notification because I already have them like visually. Notification message, great. Play in the order. Oh, you meant in the order that it shows it. Okay. Well, I guess. So there's a Windows executable. I'm not on Windows, so I'm just going to download the source and follow Thanking, obviously. So I cleaned up my download folder, so there's almost nothing in there. Unzip Mutant Spaceship, which contains only an executable. Do you not like? Oh, do you only have like Windows executable? There is a source. So which one is it? Does it read me? Credits? Nope. Is it the other one? So just remove the exec because it's not, I mean, I can't do anything. I mean, I could run it with wine, but so did I like just missed something very obvious? On the game page, yep. Download now. Alright, so now I've downloaded both. Alright, great, thanks. That's better. Clone, so git clone There we go. So I'm just going to assume I have everything to run it. And I'm going to assume that it's main.py. Great, so it does work. Press enter to play. That's a very beautiful font. I like it. What is it? I want it. That's a very cool font. Anyway, please press enter. Head page. Your ship can mutate to get new abilities with every 100 points. Press P when mutant ability can be activated. You can press P, okay, and R to toggle the radar view. Okay, so the font is beautiful, but it's quite hard to read when it's a longer text. So probably not have like put everything in caps, but I guess it does the job in not a lot of time, especially in a jam. Okay, press enter to go back to the main menu. Is that the main menu? Okay. Okay, I guess that. Okay. Okay, so it's very hard to understand that you actually move when you press the keys, because the ship is always straight at the center of the view. Whoa, I guess that's a very, very bad score. Still, that's not 0. Okay, let me try again. Okay, it's a bit mutation available. Press P to activate. Okay, so that's very good, because I already forgot that there were mutations and that like you need to press P. So that's great to like put a reminder. Very cool. So shield, fast laser, or destroy. Destroy all on-screen enemy. Like all the time? Probably just once. And I don't think I have any enemy on my screen. I don't know. It could be cool actually if that menu was like just like with some transparency over the rest of the game. Shield, fast laser. Oh no, it's an ability. It's an ability, so I guess I can just use it every a few times. Fast laser. Hey, stop. Wow. Okay, very cool. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So I have very few lives because I've just like it's very hard to avoid the laser. When you notice them, I mean, either you're already in that trajectory and then you're down, or you're like already moving out and then it's good. Also, there's one thing that's a bit annoying is that with my keyboard I can't press space, the up arrow and the left arrow at the same time. So it's a bit weird. But I can't like go forward, shoot, and move left at the same time. You can use D plus E if you want. Alright, that's great. Let's take a shield. Protects you from bullets. Okay, cool. And I can take at the same time the fast laser. Oh, apparently Apparently I did not have my shield anymore. Or actually maybe the timer, I mean, is it that the timer for the shield just continues to go down even if you're in the menu, or is it that you can have only one ability at the same time? Okay, so fast lane. That's so much more efficient. Okay, so I guess you can have only one ability at once. And can I just take like the shield all the time and like just be invincible? Use destroy ability. Oh, okay, that was efficient. Except I took a lot of bullets. So one thing that's a bit annoying in the game is that when you go to the menu, like the timers like don't pause, and then when you get out of the menu, then all the enemies shoot at the same time, and I think all the enemies shoot at the same time, which like is very annoying, because if you have like 2 lives, you go in the menu and then afterwards like 10 enemies shoots at you and just you're dead. I don't know if that's exactly what happens, but if so, I think that's something that can be fixed quite easily. Okay, that's like 13 times better than my first game. I made it in a hurry, so did not get much time to implement those. Yeah, I think that's often what happens in a game jam. So, but I think it's very important to, like, nothing that you do in a game jam is bad. It's just most of the time it's just like time limited, and it's a big difference. But that's something that you can keep in mind. Like next time you do it, you can think, oh, I need to like handle the timer, and then like just do it. Do it take damage from the rocks? No, I just break them down. Okay, why not? So another thing that could improve the game, like with not much effort, but like improve it a lot, is to have a background, just like some shapes in the background that helps you like visualize when you move, when you don't, and like in what direction you move. Because right now, if like there's no enemy on the screen and you move, you don't see anything. I mean, and if there are enemies, you're not sure if it's the enemies who move, or if it's you. So a very low effort way to do it is just like to put some rectangles in the background that don't move, except like when you do move, like they only move with the camera, they don't move by themselves. And another way is like how Dash Fluffy Potatoes does it. Like almost all of these games, like there are stripes, like horizontal stripes. No, I mean not horizontal, like in diagonal, and that helps you visualize too. Like it just makes the background exist, and then I tried adding stars. That would be cool. That's a bit more high effort because like you have to draw stars or still, I mean, find them somewhere, and then blend that. Yeah. Oh, hello. I don't know if that's intended or not, but Snake, you're not muted.
Ah, shoot.
I mean, you can unmute yourself if you want to, like, talk, but I think that was like signs of unexpected mute. So can you? Okay. You can't go backwards, right? They don't shoot when they're far away. So the idea is to like move away from them and then like turn around and shoot them. Apparently I didn't know. Another thing that could be interesting is that I think you can't actually go backwards, but I'm pretty sure there was written like WASD to move somewhere. I mean, I think I've read that somewhere, and so it makes you think that you can move backwards. And since you don't realize when you move or not, well then it's a bit. I mean, there's the yeah. So yeah, I think the main thing that's that could be improved is the timer and the fact that enemies shoot all at the same time. Apart from that, it's very cool. I mean, you managed to pull together a little like shooter game. It may be, I mean, it's another frustrating thing actually is that you always shoot in the direction of the of which you actually move. So if you want to shoot an enemy, then you have to move towards the enemy. And then if you shoot just next to it, then you just crash into the enemy. So maybe I just don't have the correct technique. Or I think the mechanic is very hard to master because then you have to often turn around to shoot back at enemies. Other than that, it's pretty cool. You've got sound effects. You've got a very nice font. I already said that. The menu, I mean, is very simple, but yet it does the job very well because it's so clean. I really like that. And then you've also got the radar. That must have taken a lot of time to make, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's a good way to. I mean, you can probably make it like not. I mean, in not too long time, but especially if it's the first time you make a radar, then then that can take a lot of time to make, but it looks cool. It's very like, it really does look like a radar. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I also like that the rocks are actually are actually blocking the lasers. That's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, great. Let's move on to the next game. God, I can't see the screen sharing. It's not a screen sharing. It's actually just my video, but it's a screen share. Don't ask too much question. I mean, except if you want the answer. But I plan to develop the game further. Great. My teammate had to leave at the last moment. Oh, that's already very annoying. So I made a new game in under 10 hours. That's made in 10 hours. That's pretty cool. That's yeah. That's pretty cool. Wow. Like GG. I'm not sure I can make that in under 10 hours. So it might not be that good. I mean, I would not play it tonight, like after doing homework to chill or whatever. But like, I mean, it's normal that it's not as like interesting to play as a game that you may have spent like 50 or 100 hours. Anyway, but I tried to make the control smooth, and you succeed, because I didn't even notice that the controls, like, I didn't think of are they smooth or not, because apparently they were. The controls are very smooth. Like, the spaceship moves smoothly with respect to your position. The only problem is that you can't visualize how much you move. But yeah, I already said that. From 4 a.m. to oof. All right, what's the next? What's the next game that I'll play? Next in the row. But if I go back to the page, it's going to be like the games are in a random order, I think. So I just need to not leave that page. Mutation Overload. All right. Source. Is that in just like one file? Wow. No way. Is it? Like, it seems to have like a lot of things. Is it really in just one file? Python Mutation Overload official. Well, if that's official. Oh. Can you share your NixOS? I'm not on NixOS anymore, but you can find it on my GitLab if you want to. Though you will probably not be able to use it because I used some weird things, and you don't want to use them. I mean, I don't recommend it at all. But the executable is only for Windows. I don't have Windows. So we'll need either the source. Wow, the web page is very cool. You need to put the source anyway for the jam. I mean, it's one of the instructions. I mean, I'm leaving the stream, sorry, I can't see your screens, probably because I am on mobile. You can actually like watch it on YouTube if you want. I didn't share the link, but it's somewhere. Where is it? Okay, the name isn't the correct name. Easter, no, it's New Year Submission Review. Anyway, what's the link? I don't know. That's probably stupid, but oh, share. There you go. Also, yeah, the Win32 API will just not work at all on Linux. So can you? Whose submission is it actually? Oh, it's Quantum HG. Can you like put the source on the page? So this way you'll also be able to like be in the game jam, and then I'll just play it when you have the source. I'm not even sure I have one installed actually. I mean, I can install it, but I'll play the other ones first then. The source is available. Where is it? Did I misread? Unzip Mutation Overload. Woo! Oh, okay. Lots of things there. I thought it was just... Oh, okay, so that's the data. Oh, I guess maybe if I just move the executable, then it will, I mean, the source code into the executable folder, then it will work. Maybe. Alright, no module named Win32 API, that's pretty obvious, but I can usually just remove it. And where do you use it? Here? Oh. I would have to substantially change the code. Or I can just like hard code them with your screen dimensions. Okay. 1080. System metrics 0. System metrics 1. Alright, let's try. Python. Oh, obviously. That's not how you index it. Alright. Oh, great. So, first of all, to avoid what I just had to do, you can just like put that in a if, and if the platform is Windows, then do it. Otherwise, just like either hard code some values or find a way to get the size on Linux. And in any case, you probably don't quite need to like have the screen size. I don't know. Could you build an exe for Linux and send it? I don't think I'll have the time to do so, sorry. But I'm pretty sure other people can do it in the server. Alright. So that's some pretty cool looking buttons. Do they come from like the the weekly challenge. Play. Hello, Metamorph808. You are a biologist who experimented with himself and became a mutant. Whoa, I'm very crazy. The rest of the people are here to kill you, okay? Gonna survive. Kill them by jumping on them, crushing them up. They shoot you with guns and this gives you a damage, okay? Every time you kill them you receive an airdrop. Which increases your health, okay? The cursor is pretty cool. Your task is just to kill them and enjoy. Alright. Happy playing Mutant. AWD key or the arrow keys, okay? And why is there a cursor? Do I go to the next thing? Enter, okay. Whoa, cool animation. Wow. The graphics are really good. Okay, just understood that this was an enemy. Okay. Okay. Is that thing gonna explode on me? Yes. Oh no, that was that the airdrop? Yeah, maybe. Okay. So it's level based. Okay, interesting. Whoa. The enemies seem like smart. Like they move around in patterns that I can't quite do. That's pretty cool. Like you spend some good time like making the enemy AI and that's good. I mean, they seem to just like jump under me, but apart from that. Okay, so the way I jump on them is not, I mean, I don't have to like land on their head or anything. They die quite easily. That's a pretty mutant scientist. I mean, I haven't seen any scientist that looked like that in ages. I must have done some very bad experiments. Okay, that's damage. Very cool effect when you take damage, actually. Okay, I need to take care about my health. Oh, I can go through here. Okay. So the visual effects are very like high quality. The enemy AI is very interesting, but I think it could be improved a bit because like they seem to very often like jump under, which is quite a shame when like that's how you kill them. So maybe you could like try to make them keep a distance from me, like they try to aim to be like, I don't know, 5 blocks in front or behind me all the time, so that they can actually shoot at me. Like, yeah, I think like in an ideal game, the enemy shouldn't like run under me, except like if they're cornered or something, but It feels like the airdrop explosion are going to hurt me. Wait. Everything's fine. That was fine than expected. How do I get out? Do I need to kill everybody to like move to the next level? Okay, I'm probably just going to die before, but yep, I did die just before. All right, pretty cool game. Yes, you need to kill everybody. Okay. Escape from menu. Okay, so it's very disturbing that like you have a mouse but you can't click. So I suggest that if you don't support the mouse, then just don't display it at all. You can like there's this hide cursor or something that lets you hide the cursor. And otherwise, if you have a cool looking mouse, then you need to support it. So escape from menu or enter for replay. What's more? Oh, it's the link to the page. Pretty cool. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so feedback. So I've already said a few things about the graphics. They are cool. I really don't have anything to add there. The fact that the buttons are styled in the same way as you. That's like great, and all the colors go well together. Really, like GG on that. I guess you did the graphics yourself too, and you can see that because like everything goes well together. And usually when you take some pre-made assets, you need to they may look very good, but then they'll be in different styles and things like that. So here that really adds something. Like the graphics are not very complex, but like you understand very well what they are, and they are. I mean, they carry a lot of meaning. So like it's great. It's great. Did I just read that it's your first game? Well, GG. GG. Oh, you start again from like where you left. Great. Okay. So one thing that could be improved, I think it's the movement. It could be smoother. I mean, maybe it's just that I really like smooth movements. So maybe it's a bit different, but I think it's when you move around, it's too shaky. If that's a verb. And I think I would rather have like some smoother movement. But apart from that, like there's noise when you jump, there's visual effects, there's particles. Those are random. That's great. So on that, it's a 10 out of 10. Also, you indicated how many people are left, which I did not notice before, but it's great because now it answers my question of do I need to kill everybody? Great. I think the one thing that's maybe not that's maybe not needed is the FPS counter, because like that's not really useful for the game. It's useful for testing obviously, but like to the player it doesn't really help it. And I think you would have a more polished thing with one less counter. Does it save? No, it doesn't save when you quit the game. especially for first game. Congrats. Do you have other things to say? Yeah, the music is a bit repetitive, but if you made it yourself, I think that's much better than what I can do. So it's a bit hard for me to criticize that. But I think music composition can be very hard, and it's worth investing a bit of time to like understand how it works and like make better music, because I think that's a pretty cool subject. But it's also quite a hard thing to do. So if you're interested, do it. Otherwise, maybe you can find some good music online, but it's quite good that like you did everything from A to Z in your game. So well done. I think you don't deserve that Pygame regular role. You're probably going to move to Pygame Pro quite soon, I think. All right. I think that's most of what I need to say. I hope that you've got some tips if you want to continue that further. Also, the web page is very polished, and that's a great way to get people to play your game. Like they need to download it before even you can think about are they happy when they play it. And here it's pretty obvious that it's quite polished. Okay, great. Who's there? EMC, Robot Machado, and so who's the next one who's there? I don't know who that is. I don't know either. EMC. Alright, let's go to this one then. And what time is it? Because I have a few friends that come later, but should be fine. Source code zip. Great, that's explicit. What does the jump page look like? Okay. A small blob called Bob. That sounds good. A small blob called Bob. A small blob called Bob. A small blob Bob. Okay, can't say that. Anyway. Which one is it? Unzip Evolutionist source code. Okay. First thing, when you make a zip, it's much better if you like put everything in a folder and just zip this folder, because then when you unzip it, then there's not like a lot of things in the current directory. It's not a zip bomb. A zip bomb is like just, my computer would just crash. Maybe not, because nowadays like software is quite smart at detecting those, but like for Mutation Overload, like everything is in the Mutation Overload folder. So it's anyway, Python main.py. What Linux distribution will Cozy Fractal be using? I'm using Arch Linux. Okay. And by Dario Gamer. Pretty cool animation. Play, exit. Exit? Alright. Let's play. Okay, so no instructions. What's that doing? Okay, I guess that I lost. And I guess that the green blobs are something that I want. Okay, I have a 2 there. Okay, the red was 3 green. And so I need to avoid the scientist? Is it if they see me? Oh, okay. And then can I like click on that? Can I do something with that scientist? Oh yeah, I can shoot at it. Cool. Okay. Whoa. So, ice spit, frozen your enemies, 50 DNA point, I have 9. Electric spit, give the scientist some volts, 100, okay. Free fire spit, spit fireballs, okay. Slippery slobber, run faster from danger, okay. Reverse transcriptase, get points from kills, okay. So now I have only 9, so I guess I can't do anything. If I click, nothing happens. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's try again. I can't always like... Okay. And like, do the scientists get like smarter, or no? They still don't turn around. Oh, okay, 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 okay. They get more health. Okay. So it's I guess it's just because I don't have a mouse, but it's quite hard to click on the scientist. Let me just grab a mouse. So, hello, script line. How are you today? Are you enjoying your Sunday? I mean, Sunday doesn't mean that there's sun, but it depends where you are, I guess. Alright. So, let's try again, but with the mouse. It might be easier. Okay. 5. Yeah. Won't do anything with that. I hope there's some like auto aim. Oh, they move faster. I mean, I don't know, sometimes. Yeah, they move faster sometimes. Not sure why. So one thing that is usually very recommended when you like have enemies and hitbox is to make enemies hitbox a bit larger and your hitbox a bit smaller, because then it's easier to target the enemies, and it's easier to avoid them too, so it's less frustrating. Because like right here I just died, but I was hey, come on, man, there's like 1 pixel. It touched me like for not even 1 pixel, and then I died. So it's a bit frustrating. Whereas if you are more permissive with the hitbox, then the player just has a happy reaction instead. Like, oh, whoa! I thought I was done, but I survived. I'm lucky, and then the player's happy. No one's there. Oh. I can't move. Okay, I can't move in two directions at the same time. It's just, it stops me from moving when I press two keys. Interesting. Interesting. It was intended. Yeah, usually if you don't code that, that's not what happens. It's I'm not sure why you decided to do that. Like, is this slime very, I mean, like, it can only move in two directions because of some, I don't know, experiments, or there's another room. To be honest, I didn't want to add diagonal movement because I have no idea how to make it look diagonal. I mean, one thing you can have, usually you have like 8 movement in like 8 directions. So if you press 2 keys, like up and right, you just go in like diagonal, and you can't go in any other direction than those 8 directions. So yeah, the simplest way is just to move the same amount in left and up when you press left and up. Another slightly better way is to, whoa, how large is that level? Is to actually make the velocity constant, because so that you don't go faster when you go diagonally. And to do that, the best is just to like normalize the speed vector when I mean after computing it from the inputs. Okay, I can't finish that level. I can't do it. It's way too large. Way too large. Also, one thing that doesn't look good, I don't know if that was intended or not. My collection system supports diagonal movement. Oh, you mean it's for the collisions? Okay. I mean, yeah, for collisions, usually you can just like first move horizontally, then move vertically, and everything works well. That's a quick and working solution. And for sprites, one thing that you can do is just, oh shit. I didn't see it. Oh no, I'll never know what happens when you click on those. There's no way I'm collecting 100 things again. So what was I about to say? Yeah, for sprites you can just like take one of the sprites you already have. For instance, if you're going down left, you can just take the sprite for going down. It's quite low effort, but most of the time it's not that visible. It's obviously better if you have a sprite for going diagonally, obviously, but if you don't, and if you're in a rush, that's a low effort solution. So also about my last game, it's this game has a very high frustration potential, because you can like build up a very long run of dead scientists and DNA collected, and then just run into a corridor, and you die, and that's the end, and it's not fun. So one way to do that could be to add a few lives, or to make it easier to avoid the scientists. So for instance, when you go closer to a scientist, there's some red lights that warns you, and the game like there's a slowdown or something, so that you have a better chance to avoid it, and to also just notice it's there. Also, what could be interesting is that you allow shooting all the time, even if there's no scientists. That would solve most problem for when you shoot. Because right now, if you like misclick the scientist, you don't shoot, and it can be weird. Like, I've clicked. Why doesn't it shoot? So yeah, just like shoot all the time in the direction of the mouse, and then if I don't know what I am shooting, but no, I'm spitting. So yeah, then my spit can just like acid. Oh, great. I mean, yeah, I'm a slime. Whoa. And another thing, I don't know if that was intended or not, the floor looks like it's a pixel art that was not scaled correctly. Because like there's some square that have length 2, some that have length 3 or 4, and some that are smaller, and so it just feels like, oh no, I think maybe it's intended, because otherwise there shouldn't be like transformation in every direction. I don't know, but like it's a bit strange when sometimes there's like these large blue rectangles when all the rest is with smaller pixels, but that's more of a detail. I don't know if that's intended or not. Come on. Will I get to the end of this level or not? So I think it's just way too repetitive. Yes, that's possible. I don't know. That's the kind of thing that you have just to like try and see if it looks better or not. About alright, so did I miss a few of your messages? Position based on do collision and modify the position based on an offset vector. 3% of the tiles have scientists. There are actually a lot of them. Okay. Another thing that's very repetitive is actually the whole process of like killing scientists. There are a lot of them, and it's basically the same thing every time. That is, you just have to click on them fast if possible when you see them. So it's whoa! I almost died at the same point. So it's quite repetitive, and it's less fun quite fast. Is there what is left? Okay, maybe a mini map, because the map is so large. A mini map could help. It's some work, but okay. 66. Is it worth like economizing to get a better one, or should I just get? No, I should get the ice pit. Otherwise, I'll just probably die before I get 100. Okay, I can rebuy it if I want to later. Can I buy the same thing multiple times? No, you can't. Okay, then maybe like removing them from the list could help. Oh, I thought it was a smaller level. Guess it's not. I guess it's not. Okay, what else do we have to say? Not much. I think yeah, the biggest problem is that it's very repetitive. So repetitive and frustrating, because when you lose, you don't have a warning, you know. So the sounds are not very interesting. I mean, especially since you hear them a lot. This dwang gets a bit repetitive too. I mean, it adds to the repetitive thing. But oh, that was actually much shorter. Okay, so I can't buy it again. And the shooting sound is alright. I mean, it does the job as you would like of a shouting sound. So nothing to say on that. They were kind of a last minute thing. Okay, I see. Yeah, I think that you did a great job if that was done at 3 a.m. Yeah. I think maybe you could look for a more subtle sound for the bonus. I mean, in my opinion, it's it's a very positive sound and very what's the word? I'm worried that if I go to the traduction, I just might die. Okay, let me think. Yeah, it's a bit too cliche, like this oui, but like that's really if at some point you want to spend more time on the sounds. That yellow text on blue background though. No, yeah, I didn't mention that. Oh, this one's glitchy. Found the bug. I found the bug. Yeah, the menu is not particularly pleasing for the eyes because of the colors, but it works, and you even got mouse support. Do you? No, you only have mouse support. You don't have mouse and keyboard support. So yeah, I was expecting that the controller would work, given that Bidario Gamer criticized me last time for not supporting the controller, even though I did, but apparently they don't, so I'll be able to annoy him for a bit of time. And yep, another bug. I wonder why that's the case. Because you probably don't make them spawn here. That's maybe like a problem with collisions. I don't know. You'll have to figure that out yourself. Sorry. Okay, so what's left? I think a minimap could really help. Oh, but you wouldn't show the things that are hidden in the minimap. I am touching the code. Alright. Planned a star for the enemy, and then whoa. That would be cool. I see. I mean, sending the... Oh no, I just don't have 100. Okay. Maybe it's a bit too expensive. Did you already finish a game before this one, or is it your first game? Whoa. Lots of scientists going around. I think the problem is if you make them smarter, they may get very annoying, because like it's an open space, so if they charge at you, like the game is either going to be very hard, or they will just walk slower than you, and then you will just have a horde following you, and you just like shoot them. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, tanking in your entry, it would probably be better for the player if you actually shoot with the mouse, because then you can direct where you shoot, and you don't have to turn around to face the enemies. It's something that's quite often done in shooters. Not always. I mean, yeah. I don't know if he's still there or not. Okay. I guess that level is too big. A cool thing would be to be able to access the menu during the game, because now I have 100 and I want to test what it looks like. What this fire does. Anyway, bye. So GG. It's you did a lot of effort on the level. Like they seem very big. You probably like made them by hand, which is, I mean, quite nice in terms of like design, especially like in the code. Like you probably had we styled. Oh, cool! So you styled in your game. Great. Never did that. I probably should look at tiled at some point. You liked it? Great. Okay, so that makes me even more want to look that up at some point. But I'm spending less time in game dev right now, so I don't know if I'll actually get the time to do it. But it's fine. And yeah, the most important thing that you could improve is like handling the frustration. Like how do you make the game more diverse and not like less repetitive, and like in general that would also make the game more fun if it's less repetitive. So I think especially in game jams it's better if you try to make smaller things and not, for instance, like large level that cover 5 screens. But if you have more smaller levels, it's probably going to be more interesting for the player, because like you don't have a lot of time to produce a lot of content to fill those huge levels. So if you try to like restrict yourself in doing something smaller, but that would be more polished, more well thought, and then with less repetition because it's smaller, then I think it's most of the time worth it. So yeah. Oh, and then I mean you've read the tiled data yourself just from their files. I think there was an extension like py tiled or py, I don't know, pytmx maybe, to load them. Did you use that or did you make it yourself? Wow. Okay. Yeah. And the last thing is you can probably choose the colors better. There are a lot of cool websites to choose colors. I think my favorite is this one. It's like it generates a color palette. It's called colormine.io, and you can just like generate random colors, and if you like one you can lock it, and then it generates other palettes with this one. And yeah, anyway. Pretty cool stuff. Okay. GG. Like it may be a bit frustrating because you've put a lot of work in the code, and like you can feel that when you already made game yourself, that there were a lot of challenge that you had to face, that either for the collision, for the tile system, for the movement, and so on. And it's a bit hard because it probably doesn't produce the result that you wished at the start of the jam. Like because of the frustration and everything, but it's a very solid base, and I think you can probably you probably learned a lot of things in doing that, which you will be able to use in all your future games. So that's insanely cool. Anyway, who's the next one who's there? Robo Marcello. I chose you. Target shooter. Come on. the game jam page. Okay. One of the coolest game in this jam. Okay. Okay. Nice page. I like the colors. They make it not too hard to read, and like it's nice. Mutation source code here. Great. Oh, I think there were executables for this one. There's even one for Linux. Let's try that. Target shooter. Alright. Let's clean up this. Source. Blop 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 blop. Unzip target shooter. Target shooter. Oh, you made a folder inside a folder. That's main.bin. Oh, okay. I guess that's the executable. Whoa, pretty cool graphics. Okay, wow, parallax. Okay, cool. Very nice animation. Wow, that looks very good. Okay. So, I have no idea what that means. Oh, increase the radius, I guess. +1 life, +1 life. It was the same thing. Twice the combo, 4 times the combo, 6 times. Let me take 6 times. Oh, okay, I can't. Nice animation, it's smooth. That's very good. That's very good. I like the text, even more damage. So let's take larger radius. Wow, the background changes. What was that? Oh, I guess I need to avoid it. What was the thing that come on the side? Do I just need to like click them once or click them a lot of times? I don't know. I feel like I'm already much better than last time. The parallax looks good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, now it's getting interesting. Oh, so if you take a gray thing, you lose your combo. Twice the combo, more damage. What's damage? What's damage? I don't know. Let's take damage. So I need to be careful where I place my cursor, because that's where the cannon shoots. Ouch. So if I want to be as smart as possible, I should leave it like in some corner, then go around, leave it in some corner, then move a bit everywhere. Even more damage. Let's take more health. Okay, I understand what's more damage now. Ouch. So when things are overlapping, I think I can shoot twice with the same. Okay, 2 cannons? Oh, come on. That's going to be hard. Nice. That's nice. Ouch. Whoa, too many. Way too many things. Now it's an avoid game. Before it was a point and click, now it's an avoid. Okay. HP regen. Great, great. I need that. Why is the combo going 6x6? I died. Oh, okay. You can do better. Thanks. Thanks. That's great. I like the you can do better. It's very nice to like put some positive emotions when the player is actually, I mean, could be sad because it just lost, but you bring something positive just with that, and that's I think that quite helps to keep the player playing your game. Like often at the end of the game, even if you lose or anything, you may have like the score in a with a big display with maybe some fireworks, maybe smaller fireworks, but when you lose, but you still have some, and you still want to give this sense of progress and of you did something cool, so that the player actually continues to play and not just you're bad, go out. I mean, it could work very well for some kind of players when you tell them you're bad and they just want to prove you wrong. It can be like a thing that you do on purpose, but the thing that most game jam game does is just they don't have anything because they didn't have like they may not even have finished their game, so they don't have something for afterwards. But yeah, very good low effort end screen. Can you actually win, or is there actually like some score in the game? I feel like no. It's not very clear to me. There's only combo. And so the goal is to get the largest combo. So it could have been interesting to like display the largest combo somewhere. Whoa, I almost lost my combo, but did not. Okay, so when you shoot in the air, you lose your combo. Not when you let something fly on the side. Okay. Well, if it's only about combo, let's do only stuff about combo. Ouch. Bye. Yeah, but I have a mouse. That's easier with a mouse. Oh no, come on. Four times combo. Let's go. Let's get to 300. Maybe. Feels like a bit hard, but so when you lose combo, it's also multiplied by the multiplier, which seems a bit weird. I would expect maybe that the multiplier applies only to when you gain points, but uh-oh. They keep coming! Help me! What am I even supposed to do? Okay, I can do this. Focus. I already evolved the combo. Whoa! What's that? Oh, I can... Why is it red? Is FPS lowering? That's maybe because I'm like streaming both on Discord and YouTube. But why did it turn red? You have already used it. Okay, 200. I can't get to 300. I can't do it. I can do it. Leave me alone. There are too many of them. Stop shooting. Why did I go back to 200? Oh, is it like a price? Is there a price for the mutations? No! Okay. I guess... Wait, or is it just that I didn't buy the ones before? I don't understand how that works now. I don't get it. Okay. Come on. Okay, so I'm not sure how these mutations work. No, I thought I did before, but no, I'm not sure anymore. I don't know when the screen comes, but I like that the background is always a new one and that it looks good. So virtually I can also just like not die. I mean, the game doesn't end. They're damaging the player. Like if I avoid well enough, I cannot die, I think. Anyway, that's a very good game. The music is great. I mean, there's none, but it makes it like very... Like it's good for the concentration. Like you only have the sound of the discs that you shoot, and so it's actually a plus. Is my radius bad also for... I mean, taking a larger radius I think was a big mistake, because now the bombs will explode more easily. Anyway. And yeah, I think apart from that, there's nothing much, yeah, to say. Okay, so the largest radius, I mean, it's not a bonus. With the number of bombs that there are, it's just not a bonus. It's a malus. So I should just not take it, but no, I took it, it's too late. Okay. Wait. Oh. So, what do I have to say? Very cool animation. I really like the fact that everything is smooth. That is, even when you click, it's not like instant, like there's an animation. So that's very good. And that happened in like everything. When you move the cursor, like the animation, I mean, there's parallax, so it's smooth and it looks good. There was also that in the I don't remember when, but in multiple places, which is great. So yeah, great game, well polished. I like the DNA moving. One thing that could improve this screen, oh yeah, the smooth thing that I wanted to talk about is like are the buttons. Very nice effect for the selection. One thing that could have improvements is like maybe have a more like a description of what happens here. Like, why did they turn red? I have no idea. Which one do I actually own? Is it like light green because I have one, or because I can buy one? I mean, it's not obvious, and I think you can make it obvious. Other than that, very very small thing, but that you don't want to fix because it's annoying. Here, the dark green goes always above the light green, but it should be above only once every two crossing. I don't know if you see what I mean. I think most people will not notice it, but I do. And yeah, I'm very skeptical about this first mutation radius increase, because it just seems like something bad, and people will probably not play many games. And so in their first game they will take it thinking it's a bonus, then realize it's not, and then just will be sad because like they've kind of been played. Other than that, pretty cool. You could also imagine like a lot more mutations, and like, but that just requires more work. But with more work, you could probably add that to a lot interesting stuff. Like, for instance, have like, I don't know, an ally, or like shoot two things at once, or I don't know, whatever. And you could also take it further with more interesting enemies. Like right now, it's only this cannon, but you could imagine that, I don't know, there's some thing flying that you don't want to shoot or something, or just have this cannon maybe shooting less often, but not from the same place all the time. Like a cannon that moves around. I don't know. That's like up to if you want to continue it or not. But it's pretty well done. Pretty well done. And nice, very nice animation at the end. All right, I think that's all I have to say about this one. Very well done. Can you repeat what you told me about the new mechanic in my game, Mutant Spaceship? Yeah, you could control the shooting with the mouse instead of just shooting straight in your direction. You're welcome. You're welcome. So it's alright, I sadly will have to go. We only did half. Is it half? No, it's half minus one half of the games. But I have to go. I don't think I will be able to do the other ones before Wednesday, but I'll probably try to like make them Wednesday. I have my exams coming, so it might be a bit I don't know, uncertain, but we'll see. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a few things, that you maybe saw your own game with like a different eyes, and that can help a lot to just understand what's going on well and what's going on not well. Typically, if there's something that I didn't say about your game, is that it was good, because I did not notice it. And there's a quote that I really like about design. It's that you only notice bad designs, and the good designs are the one precisely that you don't notice. So if there's something that people don't notice, then it's probably that it's a good design. It means that it's not annoying or anything, at least, which is quite good. Anyway, congrats to everybody. I'm really pleased to have tried your games. They're very interesting, and we'll see you around in the server.